In a world where anything is possible, where what you get is a direct result of what you put in, where opportunity is equal for all and you choose your destiny, there is something we all search for, something that inspires us. It's the passion that inspires us. It's the speed that drives us. This is that world. This is your world. SSBB Esport. Live your dream. Welcome everybody, it is Pro-Am. Welcome back. You are joining us. It is round 3 of the Pro-Am SSBB Esport Season 2 Championship. It's the first season in GT7 and we're here at Autodromo Nazianale Monza. So we are going to do us a lap. Let's see how we get on. It's Category A, all in the MX-5 Roadster Touring Car, also known as the Miata. Not sure why they call it the Miata, but anyway, I'm on the Moti. Wish me luck. Love to race this with these guys actually. This is going to provide very good racing. And this car actually has so much grip, but remember you got to be a bit careful with it. With the trail braking. Doesn't like trail braking. Like you can see there. Someone was turned around there. Pushing a bit hard through there. Trying to carry maximum speed here onto this back straight. Very important with these cars. Got audio. Oh, such a nice car. So, gotta pick your braking marker here. Let's see, trying to get something up here. Alrighty. And of course, not sharing my screen. Idiot! I'm sorry guys. Idiot. Let me just wait till these guys go. So that's Isa or Dr. Pepsi. So although these cars weigh nothing, they have a lot of grip, they do tend to be very loose on the brakes. Okay. That was wrong. Getting onto this back straight is vital. Too much aggression. Let me see if I can do a clean lap here. Because never mind, that would have been a waste of time. Alrighty, so let's go and look at who's out on the track. So it seems as though those chicanes are going to punish you with penalties. You have to be very careful through them. Super Uber going first. Let's see, we're dealing with lag again. Horrific. I'll tell you what, when we raced on Wednesday we had none of this lag. It's really really sad. So Den's second at the moment. Den's did very well last week. The Nazianale Monza. So third, Ian Evo. Welcome back, Ian Evo. Good to have you back with us. Tell you what, this lag is diabolical. Wonderful cars to drive. Dr. Pepsi in 4th place. Had some good races with Dr. Pepsi on Wednesday night. 5th Valley in the Italian car. This is a good. He just served his penalty. Venture 26. Okay, let's tell the guys. Alright, so we're gonna start qualifying officially. Den's just changing the room. Let's hope we can get some decent racing in and we don't have any issues again. It's quite annoying. So if we turn the drivers' names off, we'll just have ourselves a clean track. It looks so pretty, except for the lagging. So Valley out in the front. Leading the charge. He's going to get the first of the he's going to get a clean circuit. This corner caught me, this chicane caught me out earlier. Issa getting a huge tank slapper into the weeds, unfortunately. Issa goes, so Ian Evo gets past Issa, coming up to the I don't know the names for all of these chicanes. I apologize. Just make sure everything's running alright here. Welcome everybody in the stream. Alrighty, so we're currently looking at Ian Evo. Dens is first out on the circuit. I really hope we get to see some close racing tonight. We never had this lag last week, so these guys are super on the limit. So let's just hope that we don't have any incidents because of the lag. So we're currently watching Dens go through. He's going to start his first flying lap. Vali has already started his first flying lap. So Vali is sending it, coming in hot into turn 1. Oh, Vali really on the limit. Dens coming through there. Ian Evo getting it very loose coming out of that first chicane. Super Uber currently in 4th place. So these cars I think are going to be much quicker than our clubman compatriots in their category A cars, but at least then we'd be able to race cleanly with them. Oh, Ian Evo going off, so Super Uber makes his way past Ian Evo. Coming through down the back straight. Ian Evo, Dr. Pepsi and Venture 26 all looking for some clean track. Vali is going down the back straight. This is a beautiful shot. Such a pity about this stupid lag. So Valley sets the first time at 2:03.4. Dens comes across his second, 2 seconds behind. Super Uber in third. What time? Super Uber goes up into second. Ian Evo crosses the line 4th. Dr. Pepsi makes a mistake, runs it wide. But continues. Whoa, it's a big tank slapper into turn 1. So Venture 26 going down the section before the back straight. Venture hasn't done quick lap yet, but is setting purple sectors. So Venture looking very, very quick as usual. It's such a lovely view. I'm loving the instrument cluster. I'm taking some notes for this car behind me, although I've got a pretty magic setup I've got planned for that car. Venture running it wide there. Does Venture get a penalty? Don't know. Venture gets pole though. 0.031. So Valley in a slip. Dens looking to break the toe, but Valley looks like Valley got a very good slip there. So coming through, what will Valley do? Valley doesn't run it wide. Don't know if Valley got any purple sectors. We weren't watching, so will be interesting to see. Valley doesn't go quicker. Denz doesn't go quicker. Denz is 4th. Super Uber stays 3rd. Issa all over the track because of the freaking lag. Dr. Pepsi, what does Dr. Pepsi do? Let's see. Stays 5th. Yanivo currently in 6th. So Venture 26 first, but by the smallest of margins, 0.031. Absolutely nothing in that. .3. Wow. Wow, that is flying. Knocked my glasses askew, so Venture looking super dialed in at the moment. What a beautiful view. Wow, Venture is absolutely dialed in at the moment. We could see a very, very quick lap time here. The last sector, he was 0.3 ahead. 0.1, that's what Venture gets in the end. So lost a bit of time in that last sector. It's a very nice view, this, in terms of the graphics, but runs it too deep there. So Valley remains second for now. We'll cross the line. Doesn't go quicker. 0.13 the gap, so it remains pretty much what it was. 2:03.2. 8 minutes into the qualifying. Let's just make sure I capture. So we've got Ian Evo 96 with us again. Welcome Ian. Ian Evo sitting in 6th place. Autodromo Nazianale Monza. Looking at Ian at Valley, Super Uber also very close to Valley. Okay, so we're going to start in 15 seconds. We'll pretty much start now. 10 minutes is up. So that was a good qualifying session. Venture 26 still in pole, 2:03.2. That is a good time. Valley coming through. So there we go. So Venture 26 pole. Keep our eyes on the lights. Valley giving us a bit of flash there. So let's see who gets off the line first. It's a false start check, so make sure you don't jump the start. Everybody seems to get off the line nicely. Venture 26 has a good run. Valley coming across to defend the line into turn 1. Let's hope there isn't carnage. Valley is a seasoned campaigner, tries to go around the outside, does, but runs it very deep and has to be careful. And goes into Venture 26. That is not what Venture wanted. So Super Uber straight up into first place. And oh, that is annoying for Venture. I feel for him. So Ian Evo up into second. He's got Den's hot on his heels there. Side by side into the chicane. And Evo decides to give Denz a bit of space, but Issa getting all caught up in that. So your leader Super Uber getting away and with a 1.2 second gap now over Denz. Denz having a very good start to this race. Ian Eva up in third. It's a very good return for Ian. Great to see Dr. Pepsi in fourth. Venture 26 and Valley battling away. And I think they're going to try and work together to try and catch the others. Not sure. Valley looking to get past. Venture's not going to make it easy for Valley. So Super Uber continuing. But the big dice here is between Ian Evo and Denz. Looks like Denz had a penalty, so Denz is paying for the penalty now. Ian Evo straight up into second place. What a return for Ian. It's a good race. So Denz and Issa going side by side. The lag must be killing them. So Venture 26 1.5 seconds behind those guys. And Denz and Dr. Pepsi very close together. Ian Eva only 0.9 ahead. So will Denz try and get him on the brakes? I think he does. Was there any contact? Issa looks like he's held on. So Issa managing to hold on to that third spot. This is allowing Venture 26 to close the gap. So these cars providing very good racing for us. Hello, El, welcome. Thanks for joining us. So Den's about 0.7. He's in the slip. And it's going to bring him close enough. Hopefully Issa doesn't... oh, Ian Evo getting a big tank slapper. It's going to allow Issa to get up alongside Ian. Oh, bit of contact there. Very difficult with the lag, so hopefully there weren't any issues. So Issa up into second place now. Super Uber's really bolted, 5.1 seconds away, but Ian Evo and Venture 26, old protagonists, gonna go at it here as we go up into this chicane. They're side by side. Issa still leading the charge in this train. Will Venture 26 go for the move? Looks like he's trying to be a bit cautious. I don't blame him. He doesn't want to lose a position again. And unfortunately runs it wide. Had a terrible start to the race. Valley unfortunately went into Ian Evo, so into Venture 26. Den's looking to get past Dr. Pepsi and gets the job done into the last corner, and that allows him to get in front as they get onto the main straight. But Denz will have Issa right in his exhaust pipe all the way down the straight. So Issa will obviously look for the move into turn one. I'm surprised that the slip isn't stronger with these cars. So although the cars are moving about, porpoising all over the place, still getting some decent racing. Venture 26 unfortunately touches the grass, runs it wide. That allows Valley to get past. So Dr. Pepsi, we're following in third place. Denz is about 5.5 seconds behind Super Uber. Dr. Pepsi half a second behind Denz. And then we have Ian Evo just behind Dr. Pepsi. Oh, Dr. Pepsi runs it very wide and gets a tank slapper into the fence. That is hugely unlucky. So that pushes Ian Evo up into third place. So now we've got Venture 26, Ian Evo and Valley all fighting for third place, and it's contact was that retribution, and they waited for each other, so that's all right. Oh, more contact. it's getting wild. It's getting wild. Venture 26. Oh, what can I say? Super Uber, just 5 seconds down the road, has had this race all to himself. Dens in second place, Ian Evo in third. What a return for Ian Evo. He's managed to stay out of the trouble for long enough, and he's kind of been able to break away. Valley is in fourth place. These guys are trying to play nice with each other, but it just looks like it's almost impossible with this lag. Oh, Venture 26 spinning through that last corner. Not sure what's going on there, but Dr. Pepsi bringing up your top 10. So Den's turn 1. What's the gap? 2.6 to Ian Evo. And I'm not sure if Ian Evo will be able to catch Den's. So the field is really spaced out now. We're on lap 4 of 5, almost done with this race. So the gap staying very consistent. It was pretty scrappy at the back of this field, and I'm not sure if it's the lag that's causing all this drama. It was very close racing, very tight racing, so inevitably with the tight racing you're gonna have issues with lag. Super Uber though just managed to stay out of all of the trouble. No issues at all. So Super Uber coming through the last corner, about to start the final lap. Great driving from Super Uber. Den's in second. Third is Ian Evo. What a comeback from Ian Evo. He's been on holiday for all this time. Actually hasn't, just due to personal reasons could not race with us, but it's fantastic to have Ian back with us, so welcome back Ian. Valley in fourth place. Valley had a big scrap with Venture 26. I see Venture 26 is no longer with us, so not sure what happened there. Dr. Pepsi bringing up your top 5. Super Uber coming through one of the fastest sections. Gap stayed very consistent, so but does have the fastest lap, 2:04.1. Denz has opened that lead up to about 4 seconds ahead of Ian Evo. Ian Evo find really good rhythm. And yeah, the gap's all very, very equal. 3 to 4 seconds between all the drivers. But let's keep your eyes on your leader. 6.8 seconds the gap now. Going even quicker, 2:04. 1 is the time, but he's setting purple sectors everywhere. And I hear the hooter. Nice one, Super Uber. So brilliant driving from Super Uber. Got out of the mess in the mid pack and just managed to put his head down. Was very lucky to get through that that mess in the beginning, but brilliant drive from Super Uber to come home. 7 seconds, win that race. Den's out in second place. Very good drive from Den's as well. Ian Evo third. Brilliant comeback from Ian. Fourth is Valley. Closed the gap to Ian. Very, very close. Valley gets the fastest lap. 2:03.1. Wow. So, who won it? Super Uber. Second was Den's. And Evo third. Feel the wind. Ice cold wind. Valley fourth. And Issa fifth. Flurry didn't race with us. So, well done everybody. Thank you for that fantastic race. I just captured the points. Valley is saying, give Venture my points. I completely ruined his race. I understand. But there we go. Brilliant, brilliant racing. Thank you, Super Uber. And thank you guys for staying with us. Alright. We're hopefully going to change over. 5-star rating. TTV Uber Beasts. Alrighty, so Den's is going to change the track. And then we're going to jump in to the next category, category 2. So it was unfortunate, that incident between Valley and Venture. Venture unfortunately has been involved in so many incidents at the beginning of this season. Round 1, round 2, and now round 3. No, Ian is asking, I hope it didn't cause any of that. No, didn't look like you did, Ian. Unfortunately, it was Valley that was involved there. So right, we're just waiting for the room to be changed, the lobby, and then we're going to jump into the Group 4 cars. Stand by.
Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done.
Right, we are back. So let's go do a lap. In these cars, I would say, how many laps? So let's go. See what it's like to drive these. What happened? Denz has changed the lobby. So these are very, very different. These are front-wheel drive Group 4 cars. No idea where the braking marker is. Just gonna let everybody past. So this is a really nice car to drive. It seems very on the limit. You need to rev its guts out. Dan's got a penalty. I also got a penalty. Pick it up next lap. It's so strange when you get on the power with a limited slip diff in this thing. It pulls the nose in, which is not a characteristic of a front-wheel drive car. You can hear it just sits there, revving its guts out. Just will not go in a straight line. So, not having a sexy time. See, Veggie 26 is back with us. Probably pick up another penalty there. It's really strange. The characteristics. So you need to get on the power so much earlier with this car, as opposed to a conventional front-wheel drive. .5-second penalty. That's wonderful. It's still too early. car's always shouting at me. Could be fun, but you really have to get used to this. Probably carry a lot of speed through there. Trying to find the balance. There we go. So Looper Racing, who is top split? Valley Den Super Uber. So that's a left in that thing. The last time I saw somebody take a sausage that hard was by a dodgy website. That's correct. I really lay into that one, Jurassic. You can be really aggressive with the sausage on this with the Suzuki. It tends to really beg you to consume it. As you can see, Den's doing there. So Venture 26 back with us. Jurassic. Oh, that's good stuff. So Venture 26 third, Valley currently first. It's a good looking car, but you need to understand it. So I battled with this car in the beginning when I first drove it because it just didn't do what a front wheel drive normally does, but there's a lot of potential in the car in terms of speed. You really need to learn to drive it. I think Valley and these guys have gotten the crux of it for sure. It feels very light. The thing is, you've got to get on the power quite early. Earlier than you think, you know. So, should provide us some good racing. It looks very cold there. So very. So Valley's still quickest. Super Uber currently second, third Venture 26. Den's in fourth place. Dr. Pepsi fifth, Ian Evo sixth. This is a different car, like I've said so many times. I won't repeat myself again. Let me just warm my nose up. It's a bit cold here. Alrighty, so I'm going to tell these guys we can start any time. Dens is running the lobby for us again this evening. Thank you, Dens. The reason for that is I don't have access to all the circuits yet. Probably running it a bit wide there. Missing a gear. Car looking very good. I like the white and white and the green and the red, the Italian flag. Very, very nice. There's a draft in here. So hold on a sec. Alrighty. I'm back. Oh, Valley had a jump start. Valley has a jump start. So a terrible start from Valley. And that puts him all the way at the back of the grid. Unlucky. That puts Super Uber up into the front again. So another fantastic start from Super Uber. But it is turn 1 at Monza. Venture 26 runs it very, very deep. Goes off the track and unfortunately to the back of the grid. So Super Uber and Dens Super Uber and Dens going side by side down this section of the circuit. Super Uber having a great run here. Very good day for Super Uber and Dens. Someone going off in the background there. That is Dr. Pepsi. So, Super Uber, Dens, Ian Evo, Valley, Dr. Pepsi, Venture 26 just ahead of Dr. Pepsi. And racing looking very good here. Super Uber and Dens opening up a bit of a gap. Very, very cool racing. The cars sound fantastic coming down these fast sections, and also look fantastic. So Dens in second place. Ian Evo having another fantastic run, holding on. The video also looks fantastic. Can't wait to get a 4K monitor. Valley really, really close to Ian Evo now. Unfortunately, Valley is also lagging a lot. But look at that train of cars. So Valley looks like he got the slip on Ian Evo. Oh, how late is Ian Evo gonna brake? Ian Evo brakes very late, and it's a bit of a concertina, but not sure what happened there. But I think Dens was at the front of that concertina, and now Ian Evo and Valley are coming around. Very good racing between these two, and they've got Dens just ahead of them. So Dens is the Valley is the meat in the Suzuki sandwich in this case. These guys driving really, really well. Fun, fantastic racing. Venture and Dr. Pepsi also having a good race at the back there. So wonderful to see. This is good. We're gonna make some great pictures. Jurassic Jam saying really surprised they haven't sorted out the lag. I agree. As we say that, Valley gets past Dens, and it is nose to tail racing. Fantastic racing between these three. Ian Evo is alongside Dens, so Dens the biggest loser at the moment, but goes very defensive into this corner. Maintains, looks like he's going to maintain track position. He does. Ian Evo pushing very hard. So these cars do allow for very close racing. Great to see. So after all that, they've opened the gap out again. Up a bit. Super Uber pulling away, but now Valley will put his head down to catch them. Ian Evo at the back of half a second penalty. Dr. Pepsi staying ahead of Venture 26, who's having a dismal race, unfortunately. But your leader, I hear thunder in the background. Ooh, is that a bit of a twist coming with some rain? I can't see, I don't have the rain cloud map with me, but I agree, Jurassic, they should have sorted this lag out a long time ago. It's a real pity that they haven't. I mean, it's a brilliant game, but this is one of those things where you can't have that kind of issue. But what a brilliant return from Ian Evo. Fantastic. Dr. Pepsi still in 5th and having a big ding dong with Venture 26. Super Uber though, doing really well in the front, managing the pressure. This car's screaming. So they've all opened up a bit of a gap. We're halfway through this race. There was some amazing racing between those three. But your Ian Evo has a penalty, will serve that penalty now. Venture 26 going off in the background, running it a bit hot on the exit of that corner. These cars have got a very narrow sweet spot, and it's so difficult to find that sweet spot. But Valley seems to have closed the gap substantially to Super Uber, and Denz is coming along for the ride. So I think things are going to get a bit more tasty. Super Uber doesn't really have this whole race to himself like he wanted, so Valley getting a purple sector now in the slip. It's bringing Denz along, and then Denz has got Ian Evo. The gaps are big, but Valley seems to be very close. So Valley closing slowly, chipping away at that gap. Valley's not going to look for a move here. Where is he going to line him up? Looks to get alongside down the back straight. There's a very good exit out of that chicane. They are now side by side. Valley does not have the inside line, so Super Uber will have the inside line. Valley trying to go around the outside. Not sure if you're going to get that done. So side by side all the way down the main straight. Valley is actually ahead, but Super Uber will get the side draft. No, Valley gets ahead and switches over and goes very defensive. It's very aggressive driving from Valley. Very close racing into turn 1. Very close. Bit of a concertina, but these drivers keep it nice and neat. So what is the gap to Denz? Denz is about 3 seconds, so lost a bit of time to these two. They did kind of slip each other all the way down, so excuse me. So Valley, Super Uber looks like Super Uber's got the inside line, goes around the outside of Valley into turn 1, to the turn 3, the chicane. So This is allowing Dens to close the gap. 2.7 now the gap to Dens. So Valley has to settle in behind Super Uber. Be careful not to let too much happen. But we'll get a healthy dose of slipstream all the way down this straight. Decides to go to the inside, the outside, but will not have it around there. So Super Uber maintains the lead. Sorry, the gap 3 seconds again. Den's just battling to hang with these guys. Super Uber with a 0.4 second gap. Wow. Looking to break the toe as they come through the final corner onto the main straight. So Super Uber showing fantastic pace. Good racing between these two. Gap is 3.32 Dens. They're on the final lap. Beautiful. Look how close that was. 0.066 between these two. Valley now on the inside. Goes up into first place. This is the last lap. Will Valley run Super Uber wide? He does. Kind of parks the bus on the apex. Not too much. Just puts the car in the right place. So Valley up into first. Very good racing from both of these drivers. Super Uber second. Will Super Uber have something for Valley on this lap? Not sure, but it has given us some fantastic racing. Valley with the quickest lap at the moment, getting purple sectors still, and hopping curbs and getting purple sectors. Wish the lag wasn't so bad, it would still look even better, but it's still great racing. Wonderful to watch. So they go through. I wish I knew the name. Oh, Super Uber runs wide. That's going to give Valley some breathing room. So the 0.5 the gap now. Valley's pushing hard to open up that gap. Another purple sector for Valley. 0.2 the gap. So Super Uber pushing very hard, but rounds it a bit wide there. And that's given Valley a healthy breathing room as they go down the back straight. So Super Uber battling about 3.2 seconds to Dens. Valley is gonna make light work of this. He's been handed a nice healthy gap. So Valley comes through the last corner with a 1.1 second lead. Very, very good drive from both of these drivers. Valley brings it home with the fastest lap, 58.4. Second is Super Uber, brilliant driving. Third is Dens. Fourth is Ian Evo, brilliant drive from Ian. And fifth is Dr. Pepsi coming through the last corner. So really, really good driving from all of our drivers. Valley was absolutely brilliant. So was Super Uber in this race. Thank you for the amazing racing. Let me capture these points. So Valley had the quickest lap. Valley was also first. Super Uber second. Who was third? Dens was third. Then Evo fourth. Dr. Pepsi fifth. And then that is going to give us some very, very nice photographs. Great racing. Thank you, TV Uber Beasts. What brilliant racing. That was some great racing, Valley. Absolutely. Thank you, guys. Fantastic stuff. Well done again, Valley. So what does that do to the points? Let's have a look see. So that puts Super Uber in the lead with 110. Denz is second with 109. So very, very close in the front there. Third is Dr. Pepsi. Fourth is Valley, and bringing up your top 5 is Venture with 72 points. So very, very close racing. A lot of conversation between these guys in the comments. Congrats Valley, that was a close race. Yeah, you got me on the second chicane. I thought you would have tried something before Parabolica. Valley obviously knows all the names of these corners. I do not. Sorry, Valley. But fantastic. Thank you guys. Great racing. And great to have everybody watching and supporting us here in the comments. So thanks for joining us, everybody. Have an amazing weekend. We'll catch you guys on Sunday, I hope. And until then, thank you. Have a good weekend. We'll see you guys next time. Aha, Parabolica is the last turn on the track. I need to learn these names. They're such wonderful names. Thanks, darling. Alright, all good guys, thank you.